All right, we're doing something a little bit different today. My son Joel and I have come to the Big Branch Marsh National Wildlife Refuge here on the North Shore of Lake Pontchartrain, and we got a very specific reason why. We got crabs on the brain, and this is one of the best places in all of South Louisiana to catch them while standing on dry land.
Did you see this water?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. And I gotta tell you what, this place is absolutely beautiful. Check out this sunrise. So Joel's kind of the resident expert at this. I've never actually crabbed out here, but he's done it quite a bit. So I'm kind of following his lead. We've got an old fishing rod that we haven't used in years. And we've also got chicken drumettes. That's gonna be our bait. And we got string and nets. So we got all of our options covered. And we got lots of company coming. That means the crabs are probably running. So it's very, very important to crab out here, really crabbing anywhere, when the tide is really rolling, and today it is. Big tide range today, it's falling hard, so we're probably going to have to use weights on everything.
There.
Man, look at the tide, it is rolling. How deep's it in the middle, you know?
I don't know.
You don't remember? All right, we're definitely down. Just put this in the back of the truck.
I think the line's going on.
You think we got one?
I think it's still on there, actually. You see anything?
Yep, I see a crab. Yep, there's definitely a crab. Crab number one. It's actually not a bad one. He is not letting go of his prize. Now, that's the thing with crabbing out here. You are not going to catch big ones. You might catch a big one here or there, but generally they're going to be about this size. Not a trophy, but he will eat. All right, Joel, we're not going to skunk.
That's right.
All right, let's see if we can duplicate our success. The problem is
There's nowhere to tie.
there's nowhere to tie these off to. We didn't really think of that. We should have brought like stakes. S-T-A-K-E-S, not S-T-E-A-K-S. Although it'd be nice to have some stakes. You got one? He's on there?
He's on there.
Man, Joel, you keeping me hopping. Just bring him right over the net. Yeah.
Did you miss him?
Missed him. Yep.
No way.
Yeah. He hit the edge of the net and said, nah, no thanks. What are we gonna tie these things off to? I don't see a stick anywhere. Do you?
Well, just put it right here, I guess.
No, but I gotta tie it to something. We can tie one to the ice chest.
It's okay.
Is there one on there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I see him. He's upside down. There he is.
Is he big? No.
He's a keeper.
Yeah, keep
He's a
him.
keeper. He is a keeper.
This episode of Marshman Masson brought to you by Puglia Sporting Goods.
Dude, we can't even get set up. We're catching him too fast. King Kong?
No. It does not feel like King Kong. Oh, I had two of them.
I lost one of them, huh?
Yeah, they had two of them on there.
Two of them.
Is he a keeper?
Yeah, he's a keeper. He is a keeper. Yeah, it's actually the nicest one we've caught.
Really?
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You feel something?
Can't really tell. Oh yeah, definitely got one here.
I got one.
It's silly. We should have brought two nets. How many crabs are down there? Oh yeah, he's on there. Oh, he just let go.
No.
Oh, he's back. He's back. Tug of war. One of them got away. I actually had three of them. These are both throwbacks. Three of them.
All right, now if you want to come and do this, there are definitely some things you need to keep in mind. Number one, far most important, come early. you got to get out here and claim your spot because there's a ton of traffic. Man, we've had trucks running up and down this road all day. People want to get in an area that is producing crabs, and if you don't claim your area, you're going to be boxed out. Very, very important. Not only that, but the crabbing is way better first thing in the morning than once that sun gets up. These crabs are very, very skittish. We've found it. The first few times we pulled up the lines, we could do anything. The crabs were not letting go. Once that sun got up, their vision got better. When they see us, they take off. It's gotten a lot more challenging here in the last few minutes. Second most important thing, come on a day with a big tide range. You can find tides all over the internet. You definitely want to have swift moving water. That's true always in crabbing. It's more true in crabbing than it is in fishing. Water's not moving swiftly, you're not going to catch very many at all. Okay, other than that, the things that you definitely need when you come out here, some type of twine. H&H makes some very, very good string. You can find it at almost any tackle shop. Definitely recommend that. It's not going to get cut by the crabs, and occasionally you will have gar that'll eat your chicken and just kind of take off. You need something that's got some strength to it that can hold up to those gar. Also, Joel told me once there was an otter eating their chicken, so you never know what you're going to run into out here. Also, obviously, you got to bring some cheap chicken. These are drumettes, but they were reduced for quick sale, so we got them for a really good price. You got to bring a net. This is the landing net we keep on our boat. It's really not the best for what we're doing. What we're finding is that the crabs, as we're pulling them in, they get their legs tangled in the edge of this mesh, and when we go to pick up, the body of the crab is outside of the top of the net, and they just take off. So you really ideally would have kind of a rubber coated net, or kind of maybe those cheap green nets that are available everywhere. These kids that are down the road, that's what they're using. They're seeming to have some pretty good success. You also want to bring some tongs just in case you need them. And of course, bring a knife or some scissors, something you can cut some line with. And then also you need a bucket. It just makes it easier. Rather than opening your ice chest every time, you just have your bucket to dump your crabs in. It's much more mobile than an ice chest. And of course, if you want to bring fishing rods, that's kind of the way Joel likes to do it. The good thing with that is you can just reel rather than pulling hand over hand. When you're pulling these lines in, obviously you got to pull as slowly as possible. So this has been an absolute blast. We're still not done. We're going to crab about another hour. But we probably got about 3 dozen so far. You've got to manage your expectations here. You're not going to catch jumbo crabs. You won't have any number ones. They're all going to be small to medium. You just have to accept that. When you come out here, just be very friendly. It's going to get crowded, particularly on weekends. Just make friends with everybody around you. It's just kind of a good time. One of the things I just love about South Louisiana, you can do stuff like this. Just such a great culture, a great place where we live.
I think I'm joking around too much with these. I don't even know.
Oh yeah, I see at least one.
He's barely got the chicken, huh?
No, you got 2 of them.
Oh my God.
Looks like this one's decent. No, you got 3.
The back one.
4. You got 4 crabs.
Oh, dude, you look at them.
I got all 4 of them.
Ah!
Look at that. You got 4.
4 of them freaking.
4 and chicken. Look at this guy. He's too little. Go ahead. Be free. We'll get back on our other chicken.
I already got something.
Yeah, I bet I got something too. Like, you don't even need to put out more lines than this. What's the point?
You can't keep up with it.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, I think mine let go. How could you have nothing? I don't think this one has anything. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's one. Yep.
Deeper?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, can you help me out here? Yeah, I got a good one.
You got a good one?
This episode of Marshman Masson brought to you by Matrix Shad, and by Fitzgerald Fishing, and by Cito New Orleans, and by Versamax Corks, and by Death Grip Jig Heads.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh yeah, that's a nice one.
Oh yeah. Hey, that's a nice. Feels like a better one.
Man, he's fighting you.
Yeah, he's
Like a big gar.
doing a number on me.
That's a good one.
Hey, I mean, he'll eat.
So Joel and I literally have 3 lines out. That's all we can really manage. The crabbing is just that good. Oh, they're throwing nets. We should try and put a net out. All right, that's a good one. The fishing line is definitely the hot rod of the day.
No way to do it.
Let's try and do a net. You want to do a net?
Yeah, we can try.
See if the net actually works. Oh yeah, triple. Go get the bucket. Actually, 2 keepers and 1 throwback. I mean, today's keepers. Come on, there's one on here. Let's see it shaking. All right, you pull in, I'll scoop. That seems to be our best strategy.
Try a different method. Oh, goodness, yeah.
I'm gonna try and get him farther out.
If we had a very long net,
Mm-hmm.
that definitely helps. Dude, this feels like either it's got multiple or it's a good one.
This one's been having multiple, but they're typically little. Try and just bring it slowly over the net.
Fucking 8 of them on there.
What is that, 4?
Dude, you got me.
The biggest one climbed out.
Oh,
That was 5.
that was 5 of them?
The biggest one climbed out. Five.
I've never had that happen, ever.
And we got all 5 in the net.
I don't know if one's on this one.
No, it doesn't look like it. Y'all crab out here a lot?
This is my first time out here. I'm with my buddy Harold.
Does he come out here a lot?
I think so.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are some of the keys you find to having success?
I don't know. Some days you come and some days like you come and you don't catch nothing. Just,
Okay, it just depends on the day.
yeah, pretty much.
Definitely got one there. There you go. Nice. A deuce. What's the biggest y'all have caught today? Any big ones?
The medium size.
Medium. Okay.
Pretty big.
It's a fun thing to do on a summer day. Huh?
Yeah.
Beats being in school.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
We got 2 shadows. Right over. Oh!
Ooh, that's a big one.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm serious. That's the biggest crab of the day. I'm not even joking. Do you see him?
God, he is. Holy. Pick it. All right. Dude.
Holy crap! I didn't think they had him that big out here. That's a monster.
Damn.
All right. So remember, I said they don't have number 1s out here.
That's not number 1.
That's a number 1. I don't. He's probably light, but all right.
Hold on, let me get a picture.
Thumbnail.
All right, as I often love to do when I go crabbing, I set up a GoPro on a net just to see what's going on in that net as it's underwater. And it didn't take the chicken very long to get noticed by a whole family of brim who came in for a Thanksgiving feast. The party didn't last long, however, as a crab moved in to claim his share of the main course. Little did he know, however, that he was the main course.
Camera, I got one.
you, one thing that is interesting about this area is how clean it is. There is zero litter, none whatsoever. So obviously we're gonna help keep it that way. We're gonna clean up our mess and call it a day.
9:10.
It's 9:10 a.m. and we have just smoked the crabs. I mean, when you catch this many off the side of the road, that's just, man, it's just as easy as it gets. Anybody can come and do this. Doesn't take sophisticated gear. It's definitely not expensive. And of course, you get to eat fresh blue crabs. Nothing tastes better than that. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the Marshman Masson channel on YouTube. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're notified whenever we post a new video. And until next time, if we don't see you in the marsh or on side the road, we'll see you right here on Marshman Masson. Whoa. Got one. Perfect way to end the day.